Welcome to the Iracing Spec Racer Ford race here at Summit Point. I've had even less time to do practice this week than even last week.
Everyone.
So I'm 5th on the grid via iRating, not qualified, but put up to 5th. I know the track from the Legends series, but I've only done probably about 10 laps of practice, so I apologise to anyone that I get in a wreck with.
Green, green, green!
Wow, how did he get such a good start there? Or was it I just got a bad start? That could be it. Wow.
Right side. Stay on the left. Stay on the left.
This isn't going to work for the next corner.
Still there.
Side by side here.
Clear on the right.
Oh, yeah, it kind of worked.
Car right. Keep to the left. Clear. You got a slow car on the right. Car stopped on the right. Car stopped on the right. Car right. Clear on the right.
Right, that should show my best session lap time. Oh. Right, it should be noted that I am not very good at this track, certainly not very fast, and I am currently
1 minute 41.538. You're now in third.
Currently in third place. Do not expect me to finish in third. I am going to fall off the track several more times. In fact, here comes number 11. Quite rightly, I made a mess of that
Clear on the
corner.
right.
Just give a bit more room to him. Broke a bit early because I'm not very good at that corner. So I'm hoping to get a bit better at this racetrack as I go through, following a few people. So I'm down to 4th, which is, if I finish in 4th, I would be absolutely delighted. As I said, I know the track, but I'm not very quick around here.
30.41.
I should be able to knock a bit of time off that time, but okay, overcompensated from the last time around that corner. So I broke too late on the last time, and this time I broke way too early. This is one of the corners that scares me around here. I seem to cope with it quite well, then all of a sudden I'm rubbish at it, so we'll see how we get on. He went a bit wide round there. Gathered it all together quite well, he did though. Well, I'm in 5th for. Surely I should have been in 4th around there.
9.456.
Some people say 2nd out of here, some people say 3rd. I don't know. Yeah, so I'm definitely not going to finish this race without sliding off somewhere. Unfortunately with this track, if you slide off the track somewhere, you generally end up in a field somewhere. Which is kind of good, considering if other people fall off the track, they'll end up in the field somewhere as well, and hopefully not coming straight back onto the racetrack in front of me like they did in the last race. I'm in 5th again. That was not a very good lap time wise.
One minute 30.522.
I got that corner a bit better. Don't like that corner. I got too many times to get around there though. This guy behind me is much faster than me. Hopefully he doesn't punt me off. If he gets a good line around me, I certainly won't be fighting him for it, but again, I'm not going to give it to him. Best lap of the race so far for me. Still not a very good lap though. Not more time to be had around this corner. Certainly doing better around here in practice, but fell off a few times, so I'm probably erring on the side of caution around there a bit more than I was. Same with here, I'm getting out the gas a little sooner. Apart from when I'm talking about it. Oh, just about made it then. He's got me.
Right side. Keep to the left.
I'll let him have
Clear.
that one. I think he went a bit wide out that corner, but because I messed it up, I stayed on the track but lost a lot of speed, so I think he's trying to get me out of these drafts.
1 minute 30.143.
Wow. Nearly running the back of him there. I'm not sure whether that's because I broke a little bit later than I normally would have done, or you seem to break earlier than I do. Okay, so I had a comment in my last race about using a...
bad luck, Joe.
Car stopped on the left.
Yep.
So as we can see, car number 6 just lost it on that final turn. Something I've done lots of times myself in practice, and spun into the inside of the corner. Let a couple of guys through and reversed back across the track. Obviously he could see from his relative screen where everybody was, and that he had time to do that, but the last guy just getting past him, and then as always there's me just coming up, not quite able to overtake him.
One minute 30.061.
Whoa. Oh, thank you. So that didn't do me any damage. Look at that. Just see as the number 6 lost it slightly on the corner, and then I had to take evasive action. The car behind ran into the back of me, and as you can see, there was quite significant damage done to the rear of my car there. So I think I was lucky that it didn't affect my performance too badly at all. It's typical in it. Someone has a bit of a spin, but gets going just before I get up to them.
Oh, I nearly lost it then.
I almost lost in the same spot again. What the heck?
Looks like I'm going to lose a space here.
1 minute 29.775. Right side. Still there. Hold your line. You got 10 laps to go. Keep to the left. Clear. Slow car ahead.
How do you get past him so easy?
Sorry about that. I was steering as far over as I could. No problem.
Ooh. Either way,
You say I was taking it a bit fast.
we spoke that we're trying to just get to the end of this race in whatever position we end up. Haven't got the skills around this track because of the lack of practice, to be able to compete a great deal with some of these people.
One minute 30.977.
So we're in 6th place now. So. Sixth place, and I haven't fallen off the track yet, which is probably more than I expected at this point in the race, with 8-9 laps to go. Wow, nearly fell off then. These two battling up front. They're slowing each other down and giving me a chance to catch up. And then I do rubbish through the S's there, if that's what they're called. S's, could be. And give them all their time back. I think they are faster than me anyway. Need to try and set on a bit more of a routine. So anyway, I was saying that someone in the comments gave me a really good tip about the fact that I'm probably not changing gear quick enough, and that there is a
minute 29.476.
A mod or whatever that you can download to give you a beep when you need to change gear. It's not something that I've got a chance to really play with, so it's certainly something I think I've installed for the races or anything like that. I need time to practice on it. As I said, I've just recently become a father for the first time, and quite rightly my daughter is taking all of my spare time really. I'm lucky that the wife is giving me the odd hour here and there of uninterrupted race time. And I'm sure they're saving up a nice dirty nappy for me to change in a minute after this race is over. Something to look forward to.
Race leader right behind you, Marcus.
Definitely gain a lot more time in this corner here, but again in practice I was either doing really well on that corner or bidding it, and under race conditions I'm erring on the side of caution too much probably.
735. Slow car ahead.
Watch out for him too, Wayne.
So these guys have been racing really closely for a number of laps now, but the number 2 just lost it all on his own there, behind the number 6, and ended up not hitting anything but sliding off into the grass, and I was able to get past him. So I saw him lose it there, so I backed right out. Lost me a lot of time, but gave me a place. I just wanted to make sure he didn't spin back onto the track, and if he did, I had time to react.
Slow car ahead. Car stop on the left. Car stop on the left.
Ooh.
Go right.
I thought he was coming back on the track then. So the number 6 seems to have a bit of a problem with this final corner. This is the second time he has done exactly the same thing. This time he spun to the outside of the course, and he stopped there just before pulling out in front of me. So thank you for that, and bad luck on losing those spots there.
1 minute 30.831. You're back in 4th position.
So I'm back in 4th position purely by driving gently and keeping it on the island. Some of these guys that spun are quick enough to catch back up again and come around me. I know that, so I've just got to try and be as smooth as I can and not make it easy on them by spinning off myself. That's a little complex there that I can save a lot of time on, but again, if you get on the brakes too soon there, you lock a wheel and you just go flying off into the middle of the field there on the right. So what's my best time? 1:29. Yeah, I'm a good 2 seconds a lap slower on race pace than I was in practicing. On my best time, that was pretty much on the edge. Threatening to crash every lap sort of thing.
29.931. You've got 5 laps to go.
Losing loads of time through those S's. There's a bit more speed through there, but definitely could still be getting more.
1 minute 28.896.
So one of the guys that comments occasionally on my videos does his own spec racer, Ford Racing. I've had a look at a couple of your videos. I should probably comment on them as well, just to let you know what I think of them from there. But I quite enjoy watching you race. You're much faster than me, I can tell that for sure. The only thing is, in your description, in your description of your race, you put the finishing position. I was just wondering whether people like that, or to know whether, I guess, whether that's a successful race or not, or is there a bit of sort of tension as to where's he going to finish, sort of thing, towards the end. So let me know if you think you want to know what my finishing position is before the race, so you can watch it like that, or whether you'd like to just still not know what my finishing position is until I cross the line.
Down.
Personally, when I watch people race, I kind of like to see where they finish at the end, where I've sort of gone through the roller coaster, if you like, of the highs and lows of the race without knowing. So 1.7 seconds behind me is the guy in 5th. I've got 2 laps to go. The guy in front of me is a lap down car.
1 minute 28.988.
I'm not sure whether I'm going to have to get... Oh, he's a blinking one as well. I'm not sure if I'm going to have to get ahead of this guy just to maintain my 4th place, and how easy he will make it for me.
Right side. Clear on the right.
Thank you very much. That was a good bit of driving, got right out my way.
You just got the white flag. That means 1 more lap to go.
So the guy behind me is now 1 second because he got past the back marker as well. Last lap.
One minute 29.617.
Don't want to run wide like that. Dropped the gear to 2nd that time because I just had to brake so late on in that corner. Looks like the guy behind has spun. So the number 14 got it all wrong on this corner. This is a corner that I find quite difficult, but seemed to just not turn into it at all, and ended up backing it into the tyre barrier just at the back of the course. So I can take it easy. I'm not going to make the 15 seconds I need to get the next place, and hopefully I'm not going to lose the 10 seconds to lose this position. 4th place, that is an absolute victory for me.
Whoa. My 3rd ever win, guys. Thank you very much.
Hey, nice win, Chris. Good win, Chris.
Well, I think it's because you spun out.
And there we go, 4th place. So there we have it, 4th place. That was probably the 2nd split. Yeah, 2nd split. Strength of field only 980, so we only got 48 championship points from that. My I rating went up 42 points because I actually completed that without incident, which I'm extremely pleased about, and absolutely flabbergasted that I managed to do that. So yeah, my Safety rating went up by 0.14. Maybe I'm getting better at this, who knows. So the next race is at Brands Hatch, which is a track I've got, but a track I don't know the layout really. I need a lot more practice, and I'm not sure I'm going to have enough time to be able to practice the track enough to learn it to be any point racing. So I just thought I'd show you my current championship position and the races. I only ever do one race a week here in the Spec Racer Ford, and at the top there you can see all of my races all together, my start and finishing positions. Because I've done 9 races so far, and one of them becomes a drop week, that would be Watkins Glen at the moment, because of my very poor championship points of 18. Next will be 25 points to drop at Mount Panorama if I do Brands Hatch and score more than 25 points. This is the championship table as well. I'm currently in 20th position in my division. Yes, there's someone in front of me who's done less races than me, so he's obviously much better than me. But all in all, I'm on the first page, which I'm pretty pleased about. So I thought I'd just show you that, just in case that is my last race of the season. So that was Summit Point Raceway. The last race was the Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca, which was a fairly good race as well. I didn't race the Summit Point race week 11. I didn't do that one. Next race, as I said, may be Brands Hatch, might not be. Depends on whether I get a chance to practice enough to be able to be safe enough on that track to be able to do that. So this could be the last in this particular series and this season. I really enjoyed the Spec Racer Ford. Chances are I will do a few races next season, depending on real life time allowances. So yeah, thanks very much for watching the entire series. For the future, please put in some comments whether you'd like in the description me to put my finishing position, as I know some people do that, and some people might find that interesting, so they can pick which races they'd like to watch. So I know it's always better to watch more successful races, and it's more interesting. Anyway, let me know what you think of the whole series and that race in particular, and yeah, thanks for watching.